we have something coming up about carpets. One of my favorite topics here, really. You know, we love our pets in Colorado. I don't love cleaning up after them. In fact, that's like the worst thing about a pet. You know that? The stains. You know what I like about Steamrite? I have Paul Rosas with me, the owner. What I like about Steamrite, other than this letter was written back in 2007, you've been with the referral list since 2002. We get no complaints about you. We get good news about you. That's what I like, and I appreciate it. And you kind of specialize almost in those difficult pet stains. Even if you can't really see them, they eventually come out, but they smell. What do you have here? You have some specific products you research for us.
Right. Yeah. We we worked. We've gone through several different solutions in the past, and had some success.
What do you like?
Now our best one that's out on the market right now is this chemical right here.
Okay, it's called Pet Zone.
It's called Pet Zone.
And what does it do? What's special about it?
Special about it is it's got an agent in it, an oxidizer.
Yes.
Instead of like an enzyme type of chemical that takes 4 or 5 days to work, this will actually, we can get the job done for you in 1 day.
Does it
We can get the stain completely out of the carpet and the odor.
It breaks down chemically the pet stain?
The pet urine. Yeah, the urine salts.
Is urine the big deal? I mean, obviously, pet poop isn't something to smile at,
sure, but
it doesn't leave long-lasting residue. That's pretty easy to clean for you, isn't it? That part. Any stains from that?
Yeah, the stains actually, they'll wick back up because urine travels into the carpet.
Urine is the worst part, is what you're saying.
Yeah, and the reason being is when urine's wet, it's an acid, and then when the pet stain dries, when the urine dries, it dries to an alkaline salt.
Oh, really?
And most of the products that you get at the store to take out those stains, they're not designed for that dried alkaline salt appearance.
So they
actually set the stains.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt you, but they do.
They set the stain.
Yeah, and it makes it difficult to get them out. They're permanent, in other words.
What should somebody do? Okay, obviously, for a lot of pet stains, you need professional help. What do you do right away, though? If you notice, is there something you can do?
Something
what should you do?
Just basically your dish water or dish soap with warm water.
And do you try to soak it up first?
Yeah, with a towel. You want to step on it. With a towel.
Right.
Your home remedy. This is when it's in a wet state. When it gets to a dried state, don't mess with it.
Don't see. That's what I wondered. Once it's dry and you see it, forget about it because you
don't start messing with it.
You can actually make it worse.
Absolutely.
So what do you do with these chemicals now? This is something you use in one of your machines.
No, this is actually, we mix this chemical and then we actually pour it on the carpet and into the padding.
And then what, let it soak?
Yep, we let it dwell. We give it, a good 30-minute dwell. And then we use a extraction machine called a water claw.
Now, do we have any, don't we have some video of this?
Yeah, if you have video
let's look at the water claw, if you have the water claw. Do you have it? Okay. So this is your wand with the claw on it?
No, this is just
a regular wand?
Okay.
Here. So you do normal steam cleaning, not just pet urine, and that's hot.
Here.
Now that truly does look like steam. A lot of people use that. Now what's this?
Here's the water claw.
That's
cool. Us, actually extracting the urine out of the carpet and the pad at the same time.
Oh man, so you stand on that. That thing really does get down underneath.
That machine's so powerful. If you don't pry it off with your feet and your hands, you can't pull it off with one arm.
That looks pretty cool. I've never seen anything like that.
Deep clean.
So it goes way down and it has multiple suction areas.
Correct.
And you're pulling it right out. So you prevent that wick back. Explain what wicking is. Something can look good, and look at this thing. Something can look good the first 5-10 minutes, maybe even an hour or two after a carpet cleaner leaves.
Or a week or a month.
Oh, and what happens? All of a sudden you say, wait a minute, why does it come back?
Here's the reason. Stains, and people don't realize this, not just with pet stains, but your normal water-based stains. You'll rent your King Supers deal, you'll run over them.
Or you have somebody they take it out of the trunk of their car.
Sure.
Okay. So what happens?
But actually, they'll clean the stains.
And it looks clean.
Looks good. A month later, they all wick back up. You know why? They didn't get the stain fully out. And the last part of the carpet is actually the tips of the fibers to dry. Carpet dries from the bottom up. It doesn't dry from the top down. So, it really does show more so 2 or 3 days after.
So it'll actually start coming from deep down in the carpet and come up through the fibers to evaporate, and the stain comes back.
Yeah.
Okay, you really have steam.
Yeah.
Now, the reason I say that, many people say they do steam cleaning, but they don't really have steam. They have hot water.
Correct. This is over 200-degree water. These are $20,000 truck mounts, designed to, produce that hot water. And then if you look at the vacuum hose there that's connected to the wall, that's a 2-inch vacuum hose. A lot of companies, and most companies, use 1.5 inches. You know why?
Why is that?
Because it's twice as easy to clean the carpet. They're not working hard.
Oh,
We're using this 2-inch hose so we can get your carpets dry. Your carpets on normal conditions will dry in less than 6 hours. If you have a heavily soiled carpet, less than 24. Guaranteed.
Now, so you pre-treat if they have pet stains, but what other stains? Like what other stuff do you have? You have urine stain remover.
Yep, this is also tied in with this here for
Is
more
this
of the
something you leave with the homeowner?
No.
No?
This is the one I leave with the homeowner, but this here, you know, I brought this on board too because a lot of people have problems getting out red stains.
Okay,
and
what do you mean red from what?
Red from Kool-Aid, from the, what do you have out there? Gatorade, stuff like that, those kind of spills, medicine spills.
Red is bad to get out.
Yeah, it's very hard to get out. So what this is
what does that
it's a 2-part chemical. First you'll put down, you know, chemical A.
Okay.
Don't know what it's called.
Right.
But it's chemical A. We'll let it sit for 20 seconds. We'll apply chemical B, you know,
and it neutralizes that color?
Yes, it's user-friendly, you know, chemicals. For my not just me, my techs can get it out.
All right.
If those don't take it out then we apply a towel and a steam iron and actually steam it into the towel.
Really?
With really hot water.
And then this you leave with homeowners?
Yeah, after, you know, a thorough cleaning.
Let's leave it there for the camera so they can get that. So what does that do?
This is a professional spotter that's different than like Resolve and Spot Shot and Folex that you get at the store. Those are the kind of chemicals, you know, hey, you got a dirty traffic area, you put that stuff down, it looks good for the day, it looks good for a couple days, and then all the stuff comes back. I'm sure everybody's experienced that. With our chemical here in between, you know, professional cleanings with us, you'll be able to get all your spots out.
I want to mention
stay out.
Allergies, mold, pollen, dust, smoke. You guys work a lot on that.
Absolutely.
You have cleaning of air ducts. What do you do there?
Air ducts, you know, that's another thing that's even more touchy than carpet cleaning. In other words,
you go to each register. That's important.
Yeah, with a totally separate truck mount.
Okay.
We're not using the same machine as carpet cleaning. We're using a separate system just for air duct cleaning.
Now you can clean.
You can see the size of this hose here. You know, it's connected up to the trunk line there.
Right.
And that's gas powered. It's got to be gas powered. You know, a lot of these companies, I don't want to name companies, but you know, they plug their stuff into a wall and get their negative air pressure that way.
You guys have a gasoline power suction mount, and then you go both from the trunk and then each individual register.
Yep, you can actually see our punch holes into the trunk line to, you know.
And you clean the coils, the dryer vents?
Yes, the coils, the dryer vents, your stack above your furnace all gets cleaned, your squirrel cage, everything gets cleaned.
Is it true that these things that you do, they're so strong you can actually pull a bowling ball?
But yeah, and watch this here, and it's hard.
Wait, you have a demonstration here?
Yeah.
Of a bowling? Okay, I got to see this. No way. No, look at that thing.
Yeah, and that's a heavy bowling ball. That's actually me doing it there. That's my wife's 14-pound bowling ball there. And look at how hard it is to get it off of there. You know, it doesn't just, you know, pry off of there. It's hard. So it just shows the amount of suction that's needed to do a thorough duct cleaning inside your house. That's really what it takes is a gas-powered negative air pressure machine. If you have an electric car and you have a gas-powered car, which one goes faster?
Yeah, and I want to say something. Don't please. These leaflets and these TV guides and stuff where they say 3 rooms for $79 and all these low come-ons, and if a guy gets something out of the trunk of his car, I mean, you know, you gotta love it for they're trying to make a living. But listen, your carpets need professional cleaning. Steam Right, I've known him for years. I wrote a letter of recommendation here from years and years ago. There are the numbers, South Metro, North Metro. There are the numbers, or steamright.com. And I really appreciate, Paul, you being here. Thank you. We finally hook up after all these years.
And it's real nice to be on with you.
And I'll tell you what, as I said here, that you guys have been a proud member, complaint-free, since 2002 of our referral list.
Yes.
And that's no small thing.
Thanks, Tom. So, yeah, it's real nice to be on with you.
Paula?
We'll continue.